trigger tab on the solenoid. I'm going to pull that off and test and see if it has 12 volts going to it when you push the button. So I've got my multimeter here. Stick it there. This one will stick to negative ground right there. We'll press the button and see if 12 volts. How about that? 12.5 volts going straight to the trigger wire. So it is getting 12 volts to the solenoid. So it's not a safety switch issue. I think they've been bypassed already. So I think the solenoid is bad. So I don't know if I have another solenoid because I used up all mine. I found this. It's a 3-post solenoid. There's a reason why I kept it, but then again, I do always just never throw things away. Even though I think it's bad, I just keep it. So this is a 3-post solenoid. The only difference is negative ground has to be onto the frame. So I'll just put this onto the frame, put the green wire onto this trigger wire, put these other 2 tabs on there. They're 7/16. This is the one going. This one here is the one coming from the battery because it's attached directly to the positive of the battery. Corona. This is the one going to the starter. This is the negative ground. Theoretically, what you want to do is you want to put a loop on here, right? And put this onto the bolt. That'll be even a better ground. So I might strip this, turn the wire, loop it, and put it right underneath the mounting point. That's what I should do. Here's the green wire for the trigger. Strippage. Why is that not working? Is that a 3/8? No, it's not a 3/8. It's a Kohler, right? 10 millimeter. Except for the solenoid bolts, because the solenoid bolts are regular 7/16. Because the frame is a Kohler. Well, it's actually Craftsman, but usually all Kohler related stuff is millimeter. Well, there it is. This is the 4-post solenoid that it came with, or so I think. This is a 3-post solenoid, so 4 posts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 3-post. This is the trigger wire for this. This is missing the ground, but the ground is basically just that. You attach this to the machine, the frame, and that's the ground. So I'm going to strip this black wire, this ground wire, make a loop, and then put it along with the frame. That's a good ground. I might need this connector, so I'm keeping a little bit of distance there, so I have enough wire to splice if I need to reconnect it somewhere else someday. Put a loop or something like that on it, but honestly I don't know if I'm gonna have this you know what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm gonna get this working or not. I mean, keep the thing. Should I put it outboard or inboard? Because if I put it inboard, it'd be tough to get to, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm almost thinking that I should attach these wires on here first before I do that. I should do that. You attach the red wire to the one side of the pole. The red wire to the starter on the other side of the pole. Where is that washer? Sons of guns. Oh, that's right, I dropped. I'm going to tighten these up because if I mount it, it'll be difficult to tighten up. Got the two red wires connected on there. I've looped the negative ground wire to the frame. That's very tight. And I believe that's all correct. Now the last thing we do is we connect the green trigger wire from that push button to the trigger tab here on the 3-pole solenoid. Now I don't know whether or not it works or not, and of course this tab is busted. See, just when I took it off, it's crimped. So it's not a really good connection. I might have to change the connector. Oh, look, we have this one right here. Just put the green one onto here, right? But let's try it for a second to see if it cranks. So power, let's push the button on the second solenoid. Nope, doesn't work. Same problem. Same problem as before. Sometimes if you tap it, ooh, see what I'm saying? There we go. Well, it could be this trigger wire too. So that's not very reliable, of course, you know. I'm going to go find another solenoid. Okay, I've got my second solenoid on here. Actually, this is the third, right? And I saved you from all the boring parts of putting it on. I just put it on. It wasn't too hard. Cut the green tab and connected it to the black connector because the green connector isn't a good contact because it's broke. So I don't know if this one works either. Remember, I usually just take parts and just throw it in a bin whether it works or not. Let's try. Get my foot from underneath that mower deck. Power's on. Here we go. Press the button. Yeah! Nice. All right. We are making progress, fellas. Got third solenoid on here, right? And it works with the push button. Engine cranks. It's got oil. So now, well, should I just put gas in it and see, you know? I guess maybe I should try that. Jamal Alatet is definitely not disappointing to its name. Just check the gas tank in the back. It's filled with water. So I just disconnected the hose from the back, the fuel line from the back tank to the fuel pump over here. And what I did was I have this old Dayton gas tank from a Dayton tractor. I stripped it off of a tractor on the side of the street. It was along with that Toro 1238 that I picked up, the one that Larry passed up in Northport here. I saw it was sitting there, so I took the gas tank. I have it listed on eBay, but nobody's wanted to buy it. So I've got the gas tank just sitting here like that. Goes straight to the fuel pump, right? I'm hoping that there's not a lot of water in there, or it's at least evaporated, you know? So I'm just going to crank it and see if it starts. Alright, here we go. Let's see. I'm going to crank it a bit, and obviously it's going to take a while because you need the pulse of the engine to pull enough gas from here to the fuel pump. If it doesn't work for a while, I'm going to disconnect the fuel line from the fuel pump and take the line directly to the carburetor. Carburetor might have water in it too, man. And the choke is seized, so I can't even choke this. Damn. See what I mean, folks? See? You see? Alright, here we go. Alright, now it doesn't start. Very strong starter, though. Holy cow. How about that? Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.